What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. My name is Lati, and I am a channeled messenger, a spiritual reader. Yes, we're bringing a quick message, y'all. It's only for to show y'all the new cards we got. We got some new cards. My mouth feels so weird, y'all, so don't be like, what the heck is going on? It's still numb. I went to the dentist, finally. Fear of intimacy is here. Fear of me being intimately transparent with you all, that my mouth feels so weird. You know how it's still numb? And I feel like I'm talking out of one side of my face. So if it look a little weird, just kind of roll with it. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just a vessel. You know, this is Tears of Wheat Roll show where you show enough never know what you're going to get. You get me messing up all my ish. That's what you're getting right now, period. You know. But we are a spiritual messenger, a spiritual reader. Is my brain on numb too? Probably. We got to clean up our mess from the last read, from this morning's read. And yeah, now I feel like everybody gonna be staring at my face because I said something about it. You know how you don't notice something until somebody says something, and now you be looking like, oh yeah, it do look weird. Anywho, we are still gonna get this message out because I feel like it's something to be said. I do. And whether we got a half a face or not, it really doesn't matter. We still gonna get the message out because that's just what we do. Because it's not about us. It's about the message. It's about you. Us too, because it's self-edifying as well. But we got some new cards and we want to show y'all, and I feel like there's a message in them. I am already feeling that energy. So I want to do the unboxing with the wheat. One set for sure. Did we leave one? Yeah, it's over there. We got to grab it real quick. We looked at them already and kind of shuffled them a bit, just a little bit. Not too, well, yeah, we did. We shuffled them and we looked at them. So that's just is what that is. But we have two more sets that we haven't unboxed yet. And we want to do that with y'all. Okay, so if y'all into it, y'all want to do a new card reading, stick around. You know, it ain't nothing but some cards. We're going to play some cards, let the spirit speak and bring what it wants to bring from me onto thee. And, from them through me onto thee. That's where that go. Ooh, something in my eye. A speck, maybe? Yeah. Somebody got a speck in their eye. You know, something like judgment. You know what I mean? Like how we could see it in others but can't see it in ourselves. Yeah. And that's kind of cool, winky dink, because we got some self-compassion cards that we was messing around with. We have some angel tarot, a new tarot deck. We have some messages from the ancestors. I thought that was pretty cool, and we got to get the other one. Give me a grace, 2 seconds, okay? Yes, y'all. Just want to say, do some self-care, some self-nurturing, taking care of the vessel that takes care of thee, that houses thee, that spiritual self. Take care of it. If you don't do it, then who else, right? So I have been putting on going to the dentist. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed to even tell y'all like how long. I want to say it's been like 2 or 3 years. Seriously, yo. So, but it's not like I don't take care of my teeth. You know, I have like one of them teeth picks and I keep all the tartar cleaned, and I have a water pick and I just really wash up underneath my gums really good all the time. And then I need to get back into that. It's been since we moved, it's still been packed and I need to take it out. What else? Even like antifungal mouthwash and all kind of stuff, just trying to keep my gums as healthy as possible and cleaned out like underneath. But it still did not keep me from getting periodontal disease, right? And I had become afraid of the dentist for some reason. Like My whole life, I've never been afraid of going to the dentist. My sister, Sissy, used to freak out every time we went to the dentist. She couldn't stand the dentist. She couldn't stand needles, none of that. Like, she would freak out. Me, I'm like, I would be walking out like, la la la, got my little lollipop. I'm good, right? How they used to do that, though. You go to the dentist, get your teeth cleaned, and give you a sucker right after it, whatever. Not only are you sucking on the sugar that's gonna sit on your teeth, but they hard, and the bite on that is just not good. Anywho, but for some reason, like all of a sudden, I just got this real fear of going to the dentist. It's like just putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But the good thing is that praise be to the Most High God, to the Alpha and Omega, that my teeth were still in pretty good shape. Like I still have the periodontal disease. I did have some bone loss, especially here on this side. My fronts and everything is good, like, and they are anchored, they nothing loose or anything like that. But my wisdom tooth on this side was giving me problems, and I could feel it like right up underneath my my jaw, and my gum right here was giving me a lot of problems. So they went to pull it out. When I tell y'all, they could not get that tooth out for nothing. They should have just scheduled me for surgery, because I'm like, look, I don't know what y'all doing. They feel like y'all trying to pull my whole jaw off, my face off, like all that. So they was able to get the top of the tooth. They had to saw it in half, y'all, to take the top of the tooth out. But the root is still down in there. I said, I think I'm just really connected to my roots. You know what I mean? I think you just need to leave that root alone. You know what I mean? Like the bottom of the tooth, and just leave it rooted, in me, and I'm good. Just let it go. As a matter of fact, like halfway through, he was yanking and pulling. I said, I don't think it want to come out. I literally cracked up laughing. And he was like, that is the first time anybody started laughing while they getting their tooth pulled. Like, seriously, I'm like this. All while he pulling and yanking and it don't want to come out. I'm thinking to myself, like, can't you just tap it back down in there, like, and make sure just like put it back, because I don't think it wants to come out. It is really attached to me. It wants to stay in, and I think we should let it. I agree. Leave it in there. Oh, God. And I literally had to have them stop, because I was cracking up so hard. Like, he was like, I ain't never seen this before. It was over real quick, because when I tell you, when he got to really yanking on it, it was like, I thought he was going to snatch my whole jaw off. I was like, no, okay, look, that is too much. That's enough. How long you going to pull on my face before you decide that you can't get it out and I need to go to an oral surgeon or something? Just give me a referral. You shouldn't be doing all of that to try to snatch somebody's face off so that they can get a tooth come out. I don't know what that was about. Anywho, that was my experience at the dentist. But my teeth is clean, they're good. And he said he could really tell that I was really diligent on trying to keep them clean myself, even though I needed to really have a dental visit like a long time ago. So that's my story. Keep up with your own health. You don't want to end up where you facing something more serious when you could have did some preventative services. You know what I mean? Because we got to have something checked out right here on this side. Don't know what it is. And I've been kind of nervous about it, but we praying on healing. We pray healing all the time. The body heals. The body heals. The Most High God heals. I feel healing. I know healing. I am healed, and I am so grateful for being healed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe, 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 ashe. Whew, we be having to pray. Anywho, y'all, put these keys in my pocket. Maybe I shouldn't. You think I shouldn't? No, boy, put them back around my neck. All right, we gonna do that. Put them back around my neck, because I mess around and hang my coat up and walk on up out of here and lock the keys in the office. I got new cars. We got new cars. Yes, thank you so much. And I dedicate these cars unto you. They are your words, your tools to use to speak to me and give me the messages you would like to give on to the we as a demonstration, a little bit deeper of a message. And we thank you so much, so much, so much. Yes, thank you. Can we show them now? Yes, yes, yes. Whew, self-compassion. Let's get it. We have, this one right here is the Healing Waters Oracle too. So we're gonna look at them. afterwards. We're gonna move this out the way because we need a little bit more space. Turn the camera down so y'all can see. This right here, beloved. My beloved reads, we filled. Yeah, a little bit more of a camera view to the table here. Self-compassion. Compassion onto you. Yes, compassion onto you. Oh, we took that pain medicine too. Because you know when that numbing stuff wear off and they be done been all down and your roots cleaning around and all that stuff, then it'd be like, we sure did. We ain't playing with it. No, not at all. Can we take this jacket off? Yes, okay. Take the jacket off. Get comfortable, Ashley. Whew. Get it. Oh, sorry, y'all. We've got to get the cards. Yay, making peace. And we talked about peace earlier today. Isn't that lovely? Synchronicity. Love it already. Ask yourself if there is any part of you that resists self-compassion. Ooh, that's good. If so, ask that part, how are you trying to keep me safe? How are you trying to keep me safe by resisting self-compassion? Can you attend to those needs rather than attacking? Can you attend to the needs, the thing that I feel insecure about, that thing that I feel unsafe? I feel unsafe in this area, so I'm asking my highest self to come in and attend to those needs. Therefore, I can release judgment, any other emotion that's on that lower polarity, shame, insecurity, guilt, regret, anxiety, worry, blame, all of that, right? Release it and give self some compassion. Do you need to forgive you for anything? You know what I'm saying? And just have your highest self say, okay, you were learning, beloved. You were learning and you got the lesson. Or maybe this is a lesson that we need to kind of revisit. Let's talk about it. Yep. And then see what you get out of it. Reflection, connection. Yeah. Bring to mind a somewhat difficult person in your life. A somewhat difficult person in your life. What 3 things might you have in common with them? As a human being. As a human being. This person is difficult. We humans, right? Well, whatever. And this person is human too. They're difficult, but people who are difficult can often be your teachers. Tormentors can become your teachers. It's all about your perspective. What can you find that you have in common with them? Are those commonalities making the relationship difficult? Like you stubborn and they stubborn. So y'all can end up at an impasse. Yeah. You have a tendency to interrupt and they have a tendency to interrupt and now you feel like y'all can't communicate. What about when you're upset, you shut down and they shut down and then nobody's communicating? Yeah. So if you could see those, again, get the speck out of our own eye, right? What is something that you might have in common with that person? Oh yeah, we digging into self-reflection. Self-compassion. Do you want this right here too? This one? Ooh, off the hook. Try forgiving yourself for a small recent misstep. Now wish yourself well. Did you have a misstep recently? Maybe. Forgive yourself. Do you want this one too? Anything else with it? No. Forgive yourself. You know, it's okay. Again, are you holding something over your own head? Are you beating yourself up? Are you ruminating over that small thing over and over and over and over again? Even if it was big and it was huge, you know, you still are able to forgive you. Like your highest self could come in and forgive you. Ask for it, you know. Ask for your highest self to come in and attend to that need. The sweet spot. Ooh. What is an act of compassion and self-care? We just said compassion and self-care. Compassion is that I should have took my ass to the dentist 2-3 years ago. Yeah, and stop thinking that I can control it and just do it myself like I'm a whole dentist and ain't got nan credential for it, like zero. You know what I mean? Even though I was doing my due diligence, it still would have made me more healthy and lessen the damage to my bone if I had to just went. And even the thing that I'm afraid of could literally be nothing or something very small and insignificant. But the fear has kept me from going because I just really don't want to know. And that's the truth of it. And self-care that you can take today that is neither self-denial or self-indulgent. What is an act of self-compassion and self-care that you can take today that is neither self-denial nor self-indulgence? Going to the dentist was not self-denial. It was acknowledging self, that the vessel needs care. And it definitely was not self-indulgent because it was not fun. Your girl still feel like, I can't feel none of this. Natural compassion. Natural compassion. Picture a child, animal, or any image that makes you feel warm and loved. Take 3 breaths, sending compassion to that image. What did you envision? What was your picture? My blessing was mine. Sending compassion to her image. Yep. Leave me a comment. What did you envision? What did you send compassion to? Off the hook again. Try forgiving yourself for a small recent misstep. Now wish yourself well. Really feeling this energy. I wish you well, I wish you well, I wish you well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yes. So mote it is, so mote it is, so mote it is, so mote it be. So mote it be. So mote it be. Yes. Next one we have, I thought we was going to get this one. Most High says this. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for guiding the message, keeping us safe as we deliver it. For these cards are gifted onto us from the Most High so that it can bring messages through me onto you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for the blessing. Do you want the book too? No. Do you want to take that out of there? Yeah, because I'm looking at it like, you don't leave that like that. Cleanliness. Yes. I got an inkling to read the back of the box, so we're going to do it. Your lineage reaches back to the very dawn of the human existence, and all ancestor spirits, whether primordial, prehistoric, or archetypal, have gifts to share. I told you I felt connected to the root, I'm saying. Anywho, now in this beautiful set of 44 oracle cards, Dr. Stephen Farmer has given you the keys to tapping into this community of wisdom keepers, allowing you to uncover the answers to life's questions in the light of their collective experience and insight. That's it. That's what Most High wanted to say. And we're going to put this in the garbage in just a few. I like the cards. I like the handprint as like above, so below. Or like a hand in the spirit and in the material. Actor. A performer. Somebody putting on a show. Or maybe you were related to an actor in the past. Just off face. Breath. Ooh, we always talk about the breath. We talked about the breath earlier today. Breathing techniques. Breathing in the universe. We exhale out what the trees, the environment need in an exchange, and we receive what we need in exchange. I love it. Healer. Healing messages. Oh, wow. You know, and this person has placed their head, and look, it says compassion. Oh, we just talked about self-compassion and how it's healing to our spirit. This person has placed a hand on somebody else's head and exchanging that energy, just that energy flow. Yes. And we need touch. We do. It's so comforting. We ain't gonna tell y'all. Yes, we is, because we telling you right now that when that dentist rubbed and wiped that water off of my face just did, I said, goodness. Just a fact. Look, it was comforting to say the least. Didn't help that he was pretty darn cute too. I'm just saying. Anywho, Grace. Oh, I feel somebody's grandmother. You know, I have my Grammy with me. Hi, Gram. You know, and I feel like this loved one helps you. Somebody has a Passover grandmother that is with them, giving them messages, giving them help. We cook and everything. She shares recipes with me, all kind of stuff. And I think that is, it is such a blessing to be able to do that. Like, it is. I wish that more people were able to experience that, because it's something that's so phenomenal. You're like being a medium. We see boundaries and warrior here. Look, bow and arrow. Yeah. That's my spiritual weapon, you know. It's the bow and arrow. Back to the breath. Look at that. Breathe. We also operate with the breath of life, you know. And to practice deep breathing techniques, we talked about that earlier today. Helps keep the what? The peace. Peacekeeper. Yes. Serenity. Calm, beloved. Calming. Yes. And that, we thought about that too, like starting a fire. We have a fire pit that we haven't put out yet, and we've been carrying it around for a couple of years, just because we weren't in position to be able to use it. You know, some of our last residences did not allow us to have a wood burning fire pit, but now we can. So I definitely have been feeling that energy to just kind of sit out in the crisp night air and just breathe. You know, it's something about having that crisp, even winter air. You know, it's so different from the air in the summer or even in the spring. And you can feel that, you know, in the lungs. It feels invigorating to me. It's cold and, like I said, crisp is like waking up the spirit. This one too. This. Artisan. Oh, somebody else. I feel like somebody that's good at creating stuff with their hands, you know what I mean? Either making crafts, craftsmanship, definitely. But I was recently talking to another beloved in the living who crochets, right? And I was interested in doing that. Look, y'all. A breath again. This is really coming out. Really coming out. And you know what just hit me? Like the breath speaking, you know, it's like a ethereal type of language, a spiritual language, like how it delivers messages to the body, calm, comfort, counsel, soothing, you know what I mean? Like comforting the body, like counseling in different places to soothe you, to calm you, to release the tension is what I feel. I feel this yellow with the enlightenment, uplifting. I also feel the red with that base chakra, security and confidence building. Oh, God is just really speaking to me. Such a beautiful card. The artistry on here is so beautiful. And I can see this spirit that's standing on top of the breath. You see it on top of the spirit, like that Holy Spirit, just issuing out all of his goodness to fill you up. You know, you release, breathing in and breathing out. Breathe, beloved. Instinct is here. Yes. Ooh, the lioness. You talking about on the hunt? That was more like I don't know what that was. Anywho, that animal instinct. You know, maybe you do have your focus on something like laser sharp focus, or maybe you are just going after something. Your instinct is telling you to go after something. And I feel them standing on top of a peak, kind of looking down or looking back at where they've come from, that track, because they're looking back, they're not looking forward. You know, maybe you feel instinctually like there's something, you know, I feel behind you, like right over your shoulder. So kind of be mindful, you know what I mean, to of what's around you, like something I hear following, like an energy following, almost chasing or coming after you for something. Could be because you're gifted, you know, in the spirit, or just because of yourself or whatever it is that you're going to do, your heart's desires, or maybe what you want wants you. You know what I mean? It could just be, you could be attracting it. It could be coming up behind you. I mean, I don't know, in that sense. I feel something else coming up behind you. I feel like she's on the lookout for what may be coming up behind her. Yeah, because she's not crouched down in that hunter, like I got my eye locked on my prey position. She's up on high, but she's looking back, almost like, you know, hmm. Yeah, I feel like she's almost anticipating something to come up from behind, like on the lookout about it. Like, I don't know if you're worried about something coming up behind you, but I feel like the need to turn your head and focus forward. Yeah, there's energies. And I'm feeling the infinity loop. And that for me is always the alpha and the omega, you know. And I feel like us as creation in between, that worried about your past returning is what I just was told. So somebody is worried about their past returning. Release the worry over the past, and worry was written backwards. So release the worry in the past. Stop looking back. Stop looking back. Stop looking back. Focus forward. That's why I said I don't feel her like with that laser eye focus. You know how lions get in that position and their little shoulders go like that, and they are focused on their prey, like what they finna go after and attack. I don't feel that. I feel like, yeah, that worry, that concern, looking backwards. Dig into your instinct. You know that you are safe and that you have the ability to protect yourself. You are protected. Like you are surrounded and hedged and shielded from whatever is coming forward. So if you got that shield in front of you, you are protected going forward. The Most High got your back. You don't need to worry about anything coming up from behind you to attack you from the back. Keep your eyes focused, right? You know, focus forward, hands on the plow. No need to look back. We going forward. That's what I feel. Anything else in this deck, beloved? No. Can we put it away? No, leave it out. This one, Healing Waters. All right, all right, all right, all right. I think that blue is so pretty. You want the book? Okay. Shuffle. Nope, put that to the side. All right. This is a new type of spread, a spread to support you in realizing your deepest dreams. So this is something that we're going to practice so that we can bring this type of message delivery onto the week. It says, number 1 is the ideal environment. Number 2 is what needs to be done. Number 3 is the challenge and obstacles. Number 4 is what needs tender care or protection. What needs care or protection? Now that's coinciding because we talked about self-compassion and we talked about what part of you needs to have care, right? And what is the jewel at the end? Anything else? We went right back to the same spread. Message to stop forcing and stop controlling. All right. Rainbow. The rainbow. Okay. Says, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Look forward, new way forward. There are countless myths from all corners of the world that feature rainbows. In most cases, the rainbow symbolizes a bridge between heaven and earth as a sign of good fortune. Perhaps the most widely known story comes from the Irish folklore. It says that there's a pot of gold waiting at the end of the rainbow, guarded by a leprechaun. Now, I'm getting the reminder that rainbows are actually a full circle. So instead of it, how could it be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow when there is no end to a rainbow? It's a continuous circle. So I'm hearing to see a rainbow is like a portal. It's like a doorway. Like you're getting ready to cross a threshold of some sort to move from one place to another place, another space. And I'm seeing the card Milk and Honey in the Wisdom Oracle. You know how that it's a rainbow on the card. I see bread. I see the milk. I feel the energy of it. Like the abundance is rising, is increasing. Like you're going to go into a new space. I feel world card now, like a cycle ending and completing. And because it's a rainbow and we know that it's a circle, a portal, a doorway into a new cycle, I feel a new cycle of abundance coming for you. Yes. In Northman, you don't want to read that. Okay. In this oracle, the rainbow is here to comfort and reassure you that the future is full of hope. The future is full of hope. Stop looking back. That's what Most High said. The future is bright. It's full of hope, you know, and you can take comfort with the breath, bringing you comfort and serenity. If you've been going through a challenging time lately, the rainbow is your sign that there is clearer skies ahead of you. That's what I was feeling like, into a tough cycle and entering into a cycle of abundance, whether that abundance is peace, whether it is health, whether it is financial, whether it is spiritual first and foremost, spiritual, right? Maybe you are on a spiritual journey and you are getting like an influx or just like a downpour of spiritual knowledge. Like your cup is being filled up so you can overflow. Yes. It says, rest deeply in the knowledge that the rainbow brings with it a feeling of sweet relief and a simpler future. Calm, serene, peace, right? There are new beginnings beckoning you forth. There's a clear path and a vibrant way forward, and the path is steady with opportunities for deep joy, safety, comfort, and peace. Wow. Anything else, beloved? No. Would you like to look at a card? Okay. And we did kind of shuffle these a little bit earlier today. You want this? All right. Anything else? You want this one? The sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. And I definitely feel this as an Empress energy, the ability to create the lushness, the nurturing, the self-care, the ability to attract everything that you need by taking care of self. By meeting your needs, you can call in and attract everything that you do need. Wow. Craftsmanship. The ability is being sewn together. The artistry, the tapestry of the whole thing is being woven together. I feel like you pulling the strings together. You're just pulling it in and attracting it by being serene, by breathing. And that was something that I did in a dentist today. You know, I took the opportunity to meditate while I was waiting. I had got, you know, first I was waiting to get numbed up, and then I meditated and just prayed and was in prayer and communing with the Most High. And then when I got numbed up and it was waiting for it to take effect, they say 5 minutes, but it's usually like 15, 20 minutes. But I went into a deep meditative state and really just communing and allowing the Most High, asking to have my lights brighten and strengthen the vibrancy of my light. The wattage is what I feel like, to increase the wattage, like going from a 20 or 40, 60 watt to like 100, 120 watt bulb, to like make it bright, like floodlight bright. Yes. This one. Gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Setting yourself up for the long game, beloved. Can y'all see that? This right here, camera, is a little bit different, so I've been trying to figure out how close and how far away to be so that you guys can see the words on the card. But I feel like to breathe and to really stay calm, because whatever is happening is setting you up for the long game. It is not a short term, short run thing. You're being set up for the long term, like that long vision. And you may not be able to see all of it, and you may have a little bit of frustration. This right here was turned upside down. So we're going to flip it so that we can see what it says. She who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Are you resisting something? Yeah. See, somebody's looking back. And if you're looking back, that means you're not flowing with life, because what's behind you has already passed. To flow with what's in front of you, to go with the flow. The current moves forward. It's not going backwards. So if you are looking back, then you are against the flow. So turn your focus forward, present, forward facing, so that you can go with the current. You can continue forward, releasing anything from the past, whether again it's blame, guilt, judgment, insecurity, anything that you may have need to forgive self for, or other selves. Again, see that other person as how you would see yourself. Can you find 3 things about them that you have commonality with? And if it's not another person in itself that you're dealing with to work something out, then see 3 great things about you. Can you name 3 wonderful things about you? Some people, you'll be surprised, that struggle with naming 3 things that are good about themselves. Anything else, beloved? You want to put it in the box? No? Okay, Mom. What are we doing? Put that right there. Okay, this one. Last one. And y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all while I'm telling you that I have a cart on Amazon full of cards. It's about 10 decks of cards in my cart right now. Let me open it. Thank you so much. I think this is so pretty. Do you want the book? No. These are pretty. Look at that. That is gorgeous. that deep blue and the green, I definitely feel throat chakra, like it's going to have some in-depth knowledges. I don't know what that word was, but I feel like the knowledge in the cards is pretty deep. I feel like it's going to help us dig deeper, like to just the way that they communicate is going to be pretty significant. I feel the green with it being healing messages, and I definitely feel that yellow. It's not a whole lot, but it's significant, right? It's definitely eye catching. Yes, two of water coming together with self. Maybe pouring into you, or again, you could be having issue with somebody that's close to you, or somebody new is coming in. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Forgiveness. See how you can find three good things, or good things about you and that other person, and then three things that you have in common with them. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can see it. Yes. Breathe. What's going on is for the long term. Be persistent, consistent, and have patience. You're playing the long game. And if this is a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. These are sticky, huh? I don't know what that's about. Well, we definitely turned them on, so thank you for showing me that. Wow. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, Ten of Fire. Let's get some shuffle going on here. Ten of Earth, look at that, Ten of Pentacles, wow. Coming from the Page of Pentacles, you know, new seeds, patience, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study, entering to a new gateway, a new portal, I feel. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life, finding magic in the little things in life. We see Knight of Water. We see falling in love, maybe a proposal. The need to balance out your emotions, you know. An invitation to a social event. Maybe you'll meet somebody at a social event, who knows. But I feel like the need to balance out your emotions. That's what I feel. You know, again, if you are looking backwards and it's over worry over something from the past, to balance that out. And I just saw Six of Air, which is signifying moving forward. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. Yes, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Look at that. That's beautiful, beloved. Can you see that? Get that in there. I'm leaning forward trying to get to this camera. We still working it out. We're going to get there. It's something you want. This one. Four of Air. Healing. We healing. For sure. Look at that. I feel like maybe if I turn the light just a little bit, that might be better so that y'all could see it. Ha, look at that. Just a slight adjustment. La, la, la. It says time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. And I was just talking about how I meditated at the dentist. Yes. Meditation will provide more answers. Maybe it will help you resolve whatever it is that you're looking back into the past about and allow you to turn your focus forward. Yes, turn your focus forward. I heard the Most High tell me quit fussing with these cards. Y'all know I'm probably about the sloppiest spiritual reader, channel reader it is. These cards be everywhere. Seven of Air is here. Strength. So we see plans that need revision and adjustment. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. I feel more going on that meets the eye, and I definitely feel the speck in your eye, right? So, of course, we can look at things and we can discern it, but make sure you're having a clear vision while you're discerning. Meditate and pray on that thing, right? Ask the Most High to show you, have your highest self help you to see you in a situation, see you in the other person, right? That helps us kind of lean into compassion, not only compassion for self, but compassion for other selves. I'm having issues saying compassion is still no. Anywho, y'all, it's weird. Strength. You are being strengthened, right? We saw the lioness. Now we see a tiger on the strength card. And usually it's a lion. But in this deck, it's a tiger. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Somebody is judging themselves and judging others. And that could be a projection, right? So again, remove the speck from your own eye. Give yourself some self-compassion, releasing the judgment, the blame, the guilt, the regret, the inability to be vulnerable, right? Is security and be secure in being vulnerable, like to release it, to release control. Surrender denial and accept things for what they are, and then give compassion for self and for other selves. Forgiveness and compassion. Forgiveness and compassion. I hope y'all can see that, because I think that's really important. That's really key, so that you can see that it's really exactly what we've been saying the whole read. Compassion, compassion, compassion. You know, I have had, missteps of recent where I feel like I needed to be more compassionate. Again, sometimes that thing is pressing up and you pressing. But to find ways to hold on to compassion, to disengage before you say something or do something that you just can't take away. You just can't. High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Patience. Consider carefully what you want before you act. Patience, beloved, patience. High Priestess energy. Nine of Air. That's Nine of Swords. That's worry, anxiety, sleepless, restless nights. Expecting the worst. Expecting that thing from the past to come up on you. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Sleepless nights. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Because see, we experience what we believe. Right? If you believe that thing is going to come up on you, then guess what? It's going to make its way to you. But if you believe that it's dead, it's done, it's in the past, that you are forgiven, and that you can move forward and go on giving yourself compassion, then that's what you will receive. Freshness, newness, stepping into that new, because that is done. Let it rest. Let it go. Yeah. Seven of Fire. Defend your belief and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Choose your battles wisely. Not everything requires a reaction. It just doesn't. We talked about that on the rising message as well. We did. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Any other energy? Nope, that's it. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. All that no longer serves you. The past does not serve you. The learning, you kept it with you. That's what you need, and that will work towards your good because you've learned it. And now you can use it to discern the new things that are coming in. But if you are looking back, expecting the worst, then how do you discern what's right here in front of your face? You might have a speck in your eye and not seeing things clearly because you looking like this and you looking at it, all this is peripheral. You can't even see you because you looking back there at a past you or past situations. My ear is ringing, so I know we on to something. It is, can you see who you are now in this now? How have you learned? How have you grown? How have you become better, faster, stronger, and employ that new you, meet the new you in this day? Seeing the humor in a situation. I did that today. I was faced with one of them moments where it was like, okay, that's different. And all I did was just laugh at it. Page of air, logical, honest, impulsive, curious. We got 2 air cards signifying thinking and logic, truth. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Without tact, though. See, you could say something, it could be truthful, but doesn't mean that it was nice, that it was kind. And maybe that was the infraction. I know it was for me. I said something and it was true, but that doesn't mean that I should have said it. No. Or I could have said it in a much kinder way. Yeah. Because again, if I'm talking to another person, how I would talk to myself, would I have said it like that to me? Probably not. Probably not. So to keep that in the forefront of my mind, I think is a lesson learned. I will take that and move forward. That is the part that is edifying. To hold on to the past situation serves me not. It does me no good. Anything else, beloved? You said no. We can put that in the box. Is there anything else you'd like to get? No. Anything else you'd like to say? No. Nothing to close on? Okay, well, we said it. We did. Somebody's definitely worried about something of the past, right? And to release that, to let it go, because it doesn't serve you anymore is definitely the way to go. To give yourself some compassion and some forgiveness and employ some patience. Meditate on that thing. Meditate on on how do you go forward. How do I move forward? What needs to be healed? What piece of me needs some self-care and nurturing? Yeah. You do that, you know what I mean? You'll be able to start to go with the flow, to get back into the flow, going with the current instead of against it. Yes. Because we see the sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty, being ease and open to change, ease, going with the flow. You could just float and just go with the flow. Lay back and allow the currency to guide you, to carry you. Yeah, that's the whole thing too. Go with the flow of life. I think that's what they teach babies, when they fall into the pool, they teach them to roll over on their back and just float. That way you don't tire yourself out trying to swim and survive and do all of this extra, burning up of energy, resource, right? You can just turn on your back. Turn your back to it. Turn your back. And let the flow, the currency have your back. Yeah, that felt good. Let the flow, let the currency have your back, beloved. Breathe. Doing all that swimming and backstroking and all of this stuff, flailing all around, running out of breath. Probably moving from a sense of instinct, looking back, seeing if there's a threat coming after thee. Most High says to release that, release the past, and change your forward. Change your focus forward. Flip it. Flip your focus. Yep. An inventor is here. Ingenuity and peacekeeper. Again, serenity. Maybe you're going to create something, that's going to bring you peace, or maybe the cycle that you have created for yourself going forward is going to bring you peace. You've used some ingenuity and tapped into something that is going to give you peace. We see grandfather. So you have 2 passed over loved ones at least, and I know I have my granddad with me too. Hey. I hear my childhood name that he used to call me. Yes. I know. Grandfather. So you have a grandmother, and a grandfather. Now, if you have both of your grandparents on both sides with you, then that's not for you. But many of us at this stage in life, our grandparents have passed over, have transitioned, and I just want you to know that somebody has them with you. Explore. And I definitely feel this beloved with the staff. Adventure. And I always say that life is like an adventure. We are love. Light on voluntary escape. And to be on escape is like being on an excursion, which is an adventure, right? And in any adventure, you have adversities. We're going to go through things. And you're learning through this adventure. Through the adversities. Challenges are the best way to learn. That's what the journey card says for adversity, right? It says that I recognize or accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And that's the tears in our life, right? They present a challenge onto us to show us ourselves. And as we can see ourselves clearly, we can change anything, beloved. We can. As long as we keep our eyes focused, meeting ourselves in the day, seeing others as ourselves, Ashe, how would you treat you? It's reflective in how you would treat others. If you would not want that done unto you, then be very careful about doing it onto another person. It's because they're just another version of you. That's it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's get it, my week. Let's get it. Hey, get it, my week. Let's get it. Oh, get it, my week. Let's get it. Hey, hey. Oh, the Alpha and Omega. Yes. Bless me with this word to be the word. Yes, to breathe. The word moves on the breath. Yes. Activate the word in your life, beloved. You will see how you will manifest what you are manifesting. Is it chaos, conflict? Is it worry and sleeplessness? Or is it peace and serenity, right? Using wisdom, the principal thing, we can bring ourselves to peace and balance and harmony and unity. For we are creation, and we are whole, and we are complete. There's nothing broken, and there's nothing missing. I love you guys. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.